So, I did record this paralogue. However, I only recorded the part before the fight, and then it didn't record anything else. So, I have played for the paralogue. I've not seen what happens at the end once you finish the paralogue. So, none of this is going to be a surprise to me, but I at least know what to do now, so this is probably going to be semi-short.
There may not be snow here, but the wind still settles right in your bones.
Yes, it's often coldest in places without snow.
Apologies for dragging you so far north, and then saddling you with reconnaissance duties. Still, how are things looking?
Thought for sure we'd see signs of the enemy by now, but I've got nothing. You really think those Srang folks are coming over these mountains? Seems like a pretty risky plan.
Oh, they will come. It's in their nature.
Oh yeah, really? Sorry, I wish you didn't say that like that. Like, I just don't. Like, oh, it's in their nature to attack us. Like, that's not true. It's not in their nature. That's just how they choose to live. Like,
And if I know their leader, this will be a much
it's not like they have
larger raid than
diabetes or are blind or something. You know, so that's
This
not the
leader
leader.
sounds like a big deal.
Yes, he's quite well versed in Fodlan's culture and military strategy alike.
After he was surrendered to Margrave Gautier as a prisoner of war, he was held here for some time. The Margrave lost his wife to the Srang offensive, and I know he harbored many ill feelings towards their people. But he also hoped to improve relations between the two peoples, and thusly treated his prisoner well, teaching him our language and customs. Sadly, the prisoner did not appreciate the effort. He fled Margrave Gautier at his first opportunity and scurried back home.
But if Srang offered him as a hostage, why would they welcome him back?
It's all a bit muddled and unclear. Father dispatched men to find out the truth of the matter, but everyone feigned ignorance.
Still, he now leads the Srang forces, which means they must have at least some respect for the man. Doubtless, they were pleased when he walked in the door with inside knowledge of Fodlan practically oozing from his pores.
You've got one interesting neighbor, I'll give you that. Things are tougher in the north than I thought.
I'm glad you've come to understand our situation, at least in some small part.
Our preparations are complete, Father. Perhaps it's time we gather the generals?
Yes. Once everyone is here, we'll depart for the Ruska Mountains and take shelter at the stronghold in the foothills.
That stronghold again? We're practically retracing the entire northern campaign at this point.
Yes, that is where hostilities began, isn't it? Your Majesty, House Gautier should have been able to handle this situation ourselves. Pray forgive me for dragging you into it.
Not at all. Gautier and Fraldarius have long been allies in the fight against the forces of Srang. It is only right that the leader of House Blathid should come to your aid in a time of such crisis. I'll be counting on you and Sylvain as well.
Yeah,
Don't
we're gonna
worry,
be confident.
We'll send these folks packing.
Great. In that case, maybe I'll
Especially
kick back and
since
let you do
I've
all the-
already done this before.
Kidding. Kidding. Of course, I'll give this everything I have. Well, except my life. I'll be keeping that.
I'll do my best as well, Margrave. Though, having ceded the Fraldarius title to my son, I fear I am not but a common military man now.
False modesty ill suits you, Rodrigue. Now let's all go out there and make our king proud.
Drive the standing ring of the army. Any allies are routed. Alright, let's fight. You need martial proud. Strike with the right timing to greatly increase damage, attack range, and knockback rate. 50% or below nullifies critical hits and sass effect. Hey, Rodrigue, you are good.
Brave soldiers of Bart.
Not a problem.
Okay, that's
I've got
one of
this.
them. I think that's
We
another
must
one.
act now. Before, let us see what we can do.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
We will
I
proceed as
don't
planned.
remember.
I task you now with this. Defeat the forces of Srang and prove your might anew.
There we go.
We
Yeah,
will
I
proceed as
couldn't
planned.
remember.
We must strive to perform to the best.
I will hold down the stronghold. You focus on dispatching the enemy.
Not a problem.
Alright, we'll
I've
do
got
that.
this.
Yeah, we're gonna control Rodrigue.
Let us allow me.
Profound. To stand on the same battlefield where my father once fought.
And repeating the same fight as well. Not sure how I feel about that one.
We must act now, before the worry sets in.
Hear you loud and clear.
Sylvain, come and get this guy.
I'll make short work of this.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
As though I'm fighting alongside the young
Ready to
Margrave
go.
and late King once again. It's quite the sensation.
I'm honored you think I stack up to my father. I can't help but feel like I pale in comparison.
Enough of that. You are more than worthy of the comparison. And to one day take his place as the Margrave.
And hey, Dimitri's already blazed that path, so he's gotta know what he's talking about.
There we go.
There will be no end if we stay on the defense.
Hear you loud and
Yes,
clear.
stay on the defensive.
I'll make short work of this.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Rodrigue
We
will
must act
take
now,
that
before
one.
the worry sets in. Let us see what we can do.
And yeah, I guess I can have
We
Dimitri
will
take this
proceed
one.
as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Offensive. Perhaps we should take the fight to our enemy instead.
Yes, yes, yes.
These
I already
wild
have given
tactics
the
remind
orders.
me of my father's chess strategies. Wait, I think they might be trying to reach our base.
Now,
Right, we have a time limit. No! The last time I failed this. Wait, no, that way, okay.
My father's first wife, the one who died in the Srang Lands. What was she like?
she was a classmate of ours at the academy, and the star pupil of the Black Eagles.
Which is kind of, which means that
He earned his
she
wall of
was
ice
from-
after she was lost.
Indeed. Before that,
from the
he was a lively
Empire.
young man, cheerful and friendly to the last.
Doesn't mean she was nobility. Be okay. I think, yeah, we've done the main mission, so we're gonna control shows.
Take a breather.
That should make things easier, but there's still the commander to deal with.
This payback has been years in the making, Gautier. That guy, the one who's as loud as a cannon. That must be who we're looking for.
Okay, now we can start moving Dimitri
We
up.
must act now. Let us see what we can do.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Hear you loud and I'll make short work of this.
Everything is going swimmingly. I doubt even Lambert could find fault us.
I pray my son isn't causing you or His Majesty too much trouble.
That one, we need to go. No! Stop! No. There we go.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Yeah, they're still. Really, they're advancing. Never would have guessed.
Here it comes. You're done.
Is that it? Okay, we did the side mission.
I'll make sure. Stand back. Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
Dimitri,
proceed
you
as
can
planned.
come and take care of that
We
one.
must strive to perform to the best of... Resounding success.
Well, that's good.
Don't hate us for this. Our way of life hangs in the balance. Hear you loud and clear. I'll make sure.
Stop.
Sylvain! It's been a long time, old friend. I hear your brother kicked off. Hey, you tried.
Oh,
Yes, he did. But what do you care? You're the one who left us behind, remember? Perhaps I thought too highly of my troops. But I can retreat with my pride intact.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, and don't come back. Or if you do, at least leave your weapons and soldiers behind. I'll think about it.
I love how Dimitri's like, what? Yeah, that's fine.
Lady Luck was on my side.
Okay. Yeah, this time I'll save.
They descended upon us like a storm.
I've never seen the people of Srang fight with such ferocity, and their leader was a pure terror. Still, I thought that man more discerning than to simply attempt to batter his way into Fargus.
I see someone sighted the string
Sounds
force.
like someone lit a fire under them. Probably convinced them this was their chance to take out the kingdom, what with our being occupied with the Empire and all.
Please. Who did that? Because... because, yeah. It would be interesting if we do find out who does
Who would
that.
this Flamestoker be? Someone from Adrestia, perhaps.
It's possible!
We can't discount Cornelia and her ilk. They're like a bad rash that won't go away.
Unfortunately, and yeah, we haven't dealt with
It will
Solon
take
or
time
anyone
to pin
else
down
yet.
the truth. But even if this is the result of some outside influence on the Srang clans, the fault still lies with me. I never should have educated that man.
Don't blame yourself, Father.
The people of Srang do not speak the language of Fodlan. Had he never learned it,
Yet Sylvain was only able to get through to him as a result of your teachings. And though his words lacked compassion, it was still quite remarkable to hear him speak at all. I was raised to think of the Srang people as demons who emerged unbidden from the snowy tundra. Considering that, exchanging even a few meager sentences with them feels like a miracle.
I agree with His Majesty. We will never achieve peace without understanding each other. And you know we can't end this through sheer force of arms alone, Father.
we already understand our enemy perfectly well. They fight for a port that is not choked with ice, and for land that is warm and fertile. Yet Fargus is hardly a region of abundance, and there is nothing we can spare them. So how exactly do you hope to achieve peace amidst such scarcity?
I don't know, yet. But I'll keep searching for a way, even if it takes my entire life.
You remain as naive as ever, boy.
Okay, alright. Time to kill him. Or, you know, just give him like a smacking.
Matthias!
I don't-
wait! Apologies, Your Majesty. I will go speak with him. You should make ready to head back.
But, you know, I don't regret killing you in Golden Wildfire.
What the Margrave says is reasonable, yet I sense an earnestness in your words as well, Sylvain.
Oh, I'm earnest, all right. I'll drag our people kicking and screaming to peace if that's what I have to do.
Let's encourage
Peace with
Sylvain.
Srang doesn't sound like some hopeless ideal to me. I'm sure you'll find a way to pull it off.
Thanks. That means a lot.
Regardless, we must eliminate this threat if we ever hope to free ourselves from the power of the relics. Still, there's no reason we must do so through military might and bloodshed, if another way will suffice.
Speaking of relics, can we please get Sylvain's?
I appreciate the way you think, Sylvain. I truly do.
It's not gonna be like how I had to unlock Marianne's relic, is it? Gosh, I hope
And
not.
I'm always impressed with how much you hate warfare, considering how good you are at it.
Is your father going to be okay? He didn't exactly take well to your opinion back there.
Trust me, I've been a son for long enough to know that the feelings he keeps private can fill a library. If he really thought I was some kind of naive idiot, he'd have kept it to himself. There's something else weighing on his mind here. I'm certain of it.
Can we find out what it is?
There you are, Matthias.
Yes! Okay, we do.
Do you remember the night of the ball, Rodrigue? Back in our days at the academy? You, me, and Lambert grew weary of the festivities and stole away to train by ourselves.
Even Lambert. Oh my gosh. Oh, the only person who of like the three other kids, the only person that enjoys it is probably Sylvain. Meanwhile, Dimitri and Felix don't care for the festivity of that ball. That's interesting.
How could I forget? The stars in that sky were a true sight to behold. We talked about all sorts of things that night. It was the first time we ever discussed our dreams for the future, and the last as well.
Lambert told us how he hoped to forge a peace between Fargus and the people of Srang in Dusker.
Ha! He certainly did. And once he was named king, the man did his best to see it through.
For Lambert.
Srang may have been a lost cause, but he worked tirelessly to bring Dusker into the fold.
I called him naive that night. His dreams sounded like the thing of childhood storybooks and cradle tales. But these days I wonder if I wasn't the naive one. He always took the long view of things, saw the whole continent unfolding before him. But me? I've lost too many over the years, and their blood clouds my vision. I could never see things now as he once did. Could there really be a pathway to peace?
Ah. You haven't changed one bit, Matthias. If you regret what you said to Sylvain, I suggest you find him and apologize before this goes any further.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
Finally! I have the Lance of Ruin. Oh my gosh, finally. Sure. Okay, there we go. Alright, but yeah, we've got the Lance. You know what? Hang on. Let's go and unlock its full potential. Yep, that's not far enough. Alright.
Hey there. Need something?
We should fix
this it?
Lance of Ruin. Nice. Okay, forge. Where is it? No, we don't quite have enough.
Is this it?
But that's fine, we
See you
can
around.
get more with Supply Master.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Yeah, we can trade this and... 10 should be good.
Everything has its use.
Hey there. Need something?
Yes, we'll do that.
Is this it?
And there we go. Alright.
See you around.
And with that, this is going to be the end of the episode next time, so... yeah, I don't know what's going to be done next, if I'll do like another mini battle mission, or if I'll just... sorry. I didn't realize you could hear the synchron. Or if I'll just skip to the main mission. I think it's really going to come down to whether or not there's a cutscene in beforehand. So yeah, we'll see how things pan out. Well, but yeah, until next time. Bye!